morning, everyone. Welcome to the Sanctuary of Love. My name is Crystal, for those of you that don't know me. And sorry I didn't do a check-in yesterday. I have a horrible migraine. Probably shouldn't be going to work today, but I am. I was driving to work and asking God what He wanted me to share today. He actually gave me something yesterday. Crazy in the middle of my migraine. But I just hurt so bad that I didn't do anything yesterday. So I'm going to share it today. And remind you guys about being grateful in the little things. There's this verse saying the joy of the Lord is my strength. And that verse is so versatile, I'll say, because when we're going through difficult times, when we stop and we practice joy and choose joy, it brings strength to our hearts and it brings hope to our hearts. And for the past couple of days, God has been reminding me about practicing joy or choosing joy. I actually have this little thing in a little picture in my house that says to choose joy, because it's an option. And there's a sign that I read the other day. It said, happiness is not a destination, it's a way of life. And it kind of hit home with what I'm trying to say too. So in our hearts, we have the option to look for the little things in our life that bring us joy, like watching our grandson play and have a huge smile on his face, or when you walk in through the door from work and your kids run up to you and give you a hug because they're so excited to see you. So, you can come in after a day of work and be upset that you're being bothered, or you can be thankful that you have people that love you and are wanting to give you a hug. Or like when I come home from work and my little doggies run up to me and are so excited to see me because they've waited all day to see me. Those are little things that we have the option to take on the perspective of joyful things, or to keep being grumpy or keep being in our yuckiness. And so I think today God's reminding us to practice joy, which means I get to look at all the little beautiful things around me and see them as beauty. See the clouds as beauty, see the sun as a beautiful thing, and be thankful for it. The fact that I have a warm car to drive to work in today is something I'm thankful for. And choosing gratitude and choosing to see it as little blessings. And in that moment, being thankful to God for all of those little things that He gives us. And that's one of the ways that we choose joy, or one of the ways we get to practice joy in our life. And through that, it brings happiness into our heart. It literally does a chemical reaction in our body scientifically, which changes the way we feel. And so it's true in two different ways, the spiritual way and the physical and emotional way, or three different ways. And so I think today is a day to choose joy in your life and to be grateful for all the little things that we get to have and we get to be a part of. And when we do that, that brings joy to our heart and hope to our heart, and it changes how we feel emotionally and spiritually. And so remember to practice joy today, to practice choosing joy, to practice seeing those little things as beautiful, to see those things as things to be grateful for to God. The fact that you have a job, the fact that you have a home or a shelter over your head, or whatever it is, the little things, the fact that you have food in your belly, the fact that you get to eat some of your favorite food, like even if it's something silly like Top Ramen, because I love Top Ramen. Those kinds of things. The fact that I have 2 dogs that love me. Just all those little things that you take for granted every day. Start practicing joy by seeing them as beautiful things to thank God for. And when we do that, it strengthens our heart emotionally and spiritually. Okay, I love you guys. Have a blessed day. I will see you tomorrow.